And we are live. We are live with Colleen Swart. Hello, Colleen. Nice to have you here.
Hi, Margriet. Thanks for the opportunity. Looking forward to the session.
Wow. So, Colleen, you are our Wavemaker of the week, and I just want to know a little bit more about your business.
Okay, so Margriet, I'm going to try and keep it short. So, we are a boutique style virtual medical accounts bureau. So, while our medical specialists are basically taking care of their patients, we are taking care of their money on their behalf. So, we're running the whole administration process on their behalf. As we know, they are clinically trained, and admin is most of the times not their thing. We also do
Mm.
training for the medical practice staff, and we also do practice staff recruitment. And I think one of the other things that we do and focus on, we have a passion for newly qualified specialists. So we also guide them when they venture into private practice by helping them with everything that needs to happen before they actually start and seeing their first patient. So in a nutshell, that is what QuantumLeap Practice Partners is all about.
Wow, this is amazing. So actually, if I listen to you, it actually fills a very big need and a gap in the market. How did this business start or this idea?
Okay, so my business partner Janine van Sale and myself, we had a coffee on a Saturday morning, and we had a good chat, and it basically spontaneously just happened, and the penny dropped. And we saw a gap in the market because there's a lot of mega bureaus and mega companies that do similar stuff that we are doing. And we just thought, you know what, we have to go for this. We have what it takes. We have all the knowledge. We have more than 20 years in the industry. So why not taking the gap and go for it? So it really spontaneously happened, and it was not planned. And we do not look back.
Wow, that's amazing. Well done and congratulations. So, I think one of the very important things about entrepreneurship, is understanding that you need to solve a problem. So you are solving a huge problem because I think so many doctors they they not they don't want to do admin, they don't know how to do it, and yeah, I can just imagine how amazing that is. But Colleen, we also love your social media. So let's have a look at where's your page. So we love your Quantum Leap Practice Partners. You are on Instagram. Um, why we love your Instagram is because you show your expertise, you provide valuable tips, you narrow down on pay point, and you show up consistently, which of course is extremely important. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how you approach your social media?
Yes. Okay. I think, Mahrit, first of all, I must tell you, it was a big challenge for us being in the medical industry and being known in the industry. It was a big challenge, like you always say, get over yourselves. So we had to get over ourselves first, and we were willing to basically put our names and our faces behind our brand. So we started off by just posting random stuff. We did not have a plan. So after we joined your business school, we actually got a little bit of your lead and your strategy and your ideas, like Monday motivational posts, Tuesday tips, Thursday trust. So we just started by implementing those basic stuff and went with your ideas. Yes.
Well, so it's so important. I think most people out there struggle with content because I actually had a lady say the other day, she said, I have to go on social media, but I see people post pictures of their sunset. Should I also post a picture of my sunset? And it was so funny because the way I answered it was, it depends. Is it part of your brand story? Is it part of the strategy and the plan? So that part is so, so crucial. And a lot of the times it's not that people post the wrong content. It's just that it's not linked to anything and it's too random. So having that plan in place also gives you a lot of confidence to start. So yeah, that is amazing. So how do you get new clients? Do you go and see doctors, or how do you feel your social media fits in?
Okay, how we did it in the past is we went out, we saw clients, we had a lot of word of mouth referrals, but we also realized we need an online presence. So I think social media, where it helps us, it's not a selling platform, as you always tells us. It's just
Mm,
basically a warm handshake into your business. So for us, social media is providing, valuable content for our clients. It's all about them
mm,
and giving them what they want. So I think that's very important, Margriet. And for us,
mm,
it's basically a thing of a practice is struggling with a certain component in their practice. And when they think of, okay, what am I going to do? Who are there that can assist us? We want to be top of mind when they need
mm,
a solution.
mm. Okay. So, yeah, I think the important thing that people don't realize about social media is that we are still very much in the beginning of the whole online wave that is heading our way. Guys, for those of you who are watching live, just let us know in the comments where you're watching from. And those who are watching the replay, just also say replay. So I think we are so in the very beginning stages of this online world. We see it growing exponentially. It's just incredible at the rate at which it grows. So a lot of the times business owners would think, but my clients aren't online, but before they know it, their clients are. And then if you don't take that leap to get over yourself and do it, and your competitors do, then they are miles ahead of you. So I think it is so very, very important. So Ruth is saying, hello, watching from Strand. Hello, Ruth. Awesome to see you. So I think that's so important to just get in there and to understand that you have to be consistent. It's something. It's an investment in your brand. But Colleen, what I want to hear from you. So you are an entrepreneur, and that is amazing. That is amazing. I have got such a passion for entrepreneurs and for people who realize that it's not easy, but have the courage to do it anyway. So, from your side, what advice would you give other entrepreneurs out there?
On social media specifically, Margriet?
Just overall, just anything that maybe you look back now and you think, this is what I've learned, or this is the advice I would give myself if I just started out again, anything that you learned in your journey.
Yes, Margriet, I think for me, you need to do it quicker. There will never be a perfect time. So just do it. Go out there and give it your all. Just put yourself out there. You can do it. So just get a starting
Mm,
point, get your plan together, know what you want in life, find your why. If you find your why and know exactly why you want to do what you're planning to do, you one step ahead already. And then
mm,
finding your audience and knowing exactly what they need, addressing all their pain points. So be the solution and just understand your audience. I think is a big step forward. But
mm,
I
mm,
myself, and I'm doing this interview with you But what helped us like enormously is joining your business school and approaching the business from another side, not only doing
Mm,
it like we always used to do it. So be different, stand out, serve
mm,
your audience, and rather go out and be active on social media. There's a lot of people
mm,
that you can draw to your audience in that way.
mm,
Um, so yes, just show up, be there, be consistent, and serve your audience. That's
mm.
important. To me.
Well,
And
I cannot agree more with you with just start, if that I think that is such a valuable point for someone, who is still in that beginning phases. Just do it anyway. I started out with starting as a side hustle, just so that I've got some income coming in while I was working. But I mean, if I would have started, I could have started 5 years earlier, if it wasn't for all that doubt, all that, oh, I don't know what to do, waiting for that perfect thing. And that's the thing, like, you don't know what that perfect thing is going to be. You just need to start, and then it starts to roll out. Well, that is such great advice. And I think Ruth is saying, yes, I agree. It's challenging. Finding your niche is the thing for me. It took me a while, but that niche that sets you apart from others. Yes, Ruth, that is so important. And I think it's a learning journey because once we start to put ourselves out there, we see what works and what doesn't work and who connects with that content that we put out there. And that really develops us. So I think it's really, really a journey. You said another thing, Colleen. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm talking to Colleen Swart from Quantum Leap. They've got an amazing solution for doctors who don't like admin, and no doctor likes admin. So that's amazing. One thing that you said is you have to find your why. Now, tell me a little bit more about that, and if you can maybe describe how did you go about finding your why?
okay, so being in the medical industry, we basically know exactly what the clients need. And we've been in a company that rendered an incredible service. But we found that there's a need for a more personalized, individualized service. So there's a lot of
Mm,
processes in place in corporate, and that's great. There
mm,
need to be processes. But what the doctors
mm,
need is, Colleen, I can't do all these mail things. How
mm,
can I send through my codes to you just in an easier way? So for us to
mm,
customize our services and doing it
mm,
differently compared to the bigger companies out there is
mm,
basically what we strive for. So to accommodate any kind of personality, any kind of way they work, and make it easier for the doctors. So our
mm.
why is to see our doctors succeed.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's so beautiful and inspirational. And I think that's another thing that we talk a lot about is if you've got that why behind you and that inspiration, then it pulls through to your social media, and people can actually feel that. They feel the love. They connect on so many different levels. So yeah, that's amazing. Colleen, thank you so much for joining. You are doing amazing work, and I just want to thank you for taking the leap so that you can now talk about this and tell others that yes, it is. To go on social media, it's difficult at first, but you have to do it regardless. And I truly believe that entrepreneurs are the most bravest people ever because it's not that they don't have the fears, it's that they act regardless of the fear. So thank you for that. It was very inspiring. Thank you so much. So yeah.
Thanks, Margriet. And the last thing I want to add, what you always say, is go out and crown yourself as the authority in your industry,
Mm.
and you will thrive.
Yeah,
Thanks so
absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. It was awesome.
much.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching the replay, also let us know in the comments. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.